Okay, yep, it's recording. Okay, good. I have to confess my sins. I literally just made what I thought was a brilliant recording, only to find out that I'd never hit the record button. That's what happens when you're blind and don't have your glasses on. You think you're doing something that you're... Anyway, how embarrassing. All right, look, here's the deal. I'm creating this video. Chris Sorensen, your director of retail. I'm creating this video because I was just reading an email from somebody and they were reaching out as a loan officer, just saying that they're a little bit lost and they needed additional help and motivation, inspiration, education as far as how to be successful. So this video is designed to challenge my branch managers and regional managers, but also to address those loan officers that are closing 1 to 3 transactions a month, which tells me as your director that you could easily double or triple your production with some great fine-tuning and some great management. Now look, let's understand our industry. As an industry, our branch managers in the industry typically did not go to MIT. They're not Wharton graduates. They didn't go to the Sloan School of Business Management at MIT. The bottom line is they were promoted into a management role because of their production, which is kind of silly in a sense, but at least we know that they know how to go out there and create production. It doesn't necessarily mean that they know how to communicate effectively, but that's okay. If you are a loan officer, there's a thing called mirroring. You don't have to have the greatest manager who can convey what it is that they do. You simply have to be observant and watch them. What do they do every single day? And ask probing questions. How did you get started? What was your schedule like when you first got started, when you were like me? You didn't have the sphere of influence that you have to this day. You didn't have the following, if you will. So there's a time when everybody got started where they had to go out there and they had to grind it, and they had to grind it hard. So please, as a loan officer, what I'm asking you to do is I want you to sit down with your branch manager and help make them better. And likewise, they'll do the same for you. Sit down with each other and say, all right, we both need to understand each other's why. If I'm a loan officer and I'm working for a manager, I want to ask that manager, why are you in the role that you're in? What do you hope to accomplish? What can I do to potentially help you accomplish your goals? And then ask them, hey, I want you to ask me the same thing. Help me become a better loan officer. I want you to understand what makes me tick and where I want to be 1 year, 5 years, 10 years down the road. What do I hope to accomplish? I can tell you I work because I want to provide for my beautiful bride and my children and my grandchildren, and I want to be able to retire someday, and I do not want to be a burden on my family. That's why I work. That's my passion. I want to be excellent at what I do, and I want my family to be proud of me. What's your why? So understand it, communicate it, write it down. That's number one. Number two, set some goals. You know, most people fail at their goals because they fail to write it down, and B, they set some big, hairy, audacious goal, which there's nothing wrong with that, but they don't set up any mini goals in the meantime to reach their great heights. So as a manager and as a loan officer, I'm asking you guys to sit down and set up just literally a week and a 30-day goal set. Just start with that. 1 week and 30 days. You know, the beauty of what we now have at our disposal. I did the class with each and every one of you going over the MMI report through Mobility RE. Every single one of you have access to that. You can now target market, and you can actually look for realtors and real estate offices that are doing the type of business you want to do. You can see who they're doing business with currently, which is not you. So go after, obviously, as a manager, go after that loan officer and recruit them. And as a loan officer, go after that realtor and say, here's the tools that I can bring to the table that are going to benefit you. Well, what are those tools? Where do you get them? How do you gain the access? Look, we have, you know, the story is you can lead a horse to water, but you can't force him to drink. Each and every one of you has to put in the effort. We have PRMG University at everyone's disposal. Through Centrify, you click on PRMG University, you could literally spend 2 or 3 weekends going through that and watch every single video, take copious notes, and watch it again. There is so much information on PRMG University, including videos and tutorials from our MMI partners that are phenomenal. Learn how to read a self-employed tax return. Learn how to close better. Go online and watch what Todd Duncan has to say. For goodness sakes, coaching today, if you have any type of self-motivation whatsoever and you're not going to blame somebody else for your shortcomings, if you're a self-starter and you say, you know what, the buck stops here. I'm the person, obviously, who can make a difference in my destiny. So start going to PRMG University and studying it and own every piece of information that's in there. Some is more valuable than others, but that's the nature of the beast. Also, I heard a long time ago that the word sell is a root word from a Norwegian word called selvzig, which means to serve. I coined the phrase serve for success. And what I mean by that is go out there and take care of other people first, and as a byproduct, you'll be lifted up as well. A rising tide raises all ships. So go out there with the program knowledge that Laura Rausch gives you through the product profiles. I mean, everybody should be studying their programs every single day, 30, 40 minutes every day. Know your programs, study them, own that information. But also go to our marketing portal. Our marketing portal that Paul Aceto and his team created is second to none. I always joke that you could literally spend, again, another 2 or 3 weekends in a row just going through each and every page and understanding what's available to you. But I would focus on the vendors. We have phenomenal vendors that we have because top producers shared with me that these are the tools that they use to go after the real estate community, and it works for them. I mean, between launch and our ability to give single websites instantly, did you know that right now, through our tools and our vendors, that you could click on and list 20, 30 realtors that you want to track, and you confirm their production through the MMI report so you know that you're going after the right people that actually close business. And every time they upload a listing, within seconds using your Launch CRM, you could send out to them an individual website for that listing along with some flyers that are co-branded between you and them with some financing options. You have that for free at your fingertips. You can use and abuse this thing, and on launch, you only have to pay $49 when it closes. And then you get a lifetime of follow-up after it closes. And during the process of during the escrow, you actually have follow-ups. I mean, the tools that we have are literally second to none. And so you have to use them, but you got to study them first. So my challenge to everybody watching this video right now is I'm begging you, it's Thursday morning here in California. Take the weekend, spend a little bit of time Friday or Saturday morning and just study a few things, and then go out with a little bit of enthusiasm on Saturday and Sunday and go visit some realtors who are likely semi-bored at their open houses. These are realtors that are working hard. These are realtors who, like probably you, could use more business. That's why they're giving up their time away from their family and their loved ones on a Saturday and Sunday to hold open a house. Some of your top producers will hire somebody to sit their open house. That's fine. Go out there and find out if that individual is somebody that you could relate to, who is as hungry as you are, and lift each other up. Look, branch managers and regional managers, you need to make sure that you sit down and really ask somebody their why. You need to understand your why. Why do you work? People know what they do. A percentage knows how they do what they do. But only leaders truly understand and are committed to the why. They understand why they're motivated and why their teammates are motivated. So find out what makes your people tick. Why are people wanting to work with you and with PRMG? And don't let them slip through your fingers. The fact that I got an email from a loan officer that actually didn't go to me, it went to somebody else, asking our training department, hey, I'm lost, I don't know what to do. A loan officer at PRMG should never be lost. That demonstrates to me that my manager is not demonstrating care for that individual and taking them under their wing and helping them to understand the tools and resources that are available to them. Please, don't recruit somebody if you're not going to give a rip about them. So I've been able to get too lectury. Sometimes I can be a little bit lecturing. So that's it. So have a great weekend. Make sure you go out there and work a little bit. One more thing I just wanted to say, something else that happened this week. A regional manager was telling me that he had showed up to the office at 8:30, 8:45 for a 9 o'clock appointment, and he was the first one in the office. And the first thing I thought of is, only in the mortgage industry can you show up at 8:30 in the morning and be the first one in. Look, if you want to make 6 figures, and every single one of you watching this video can and should, this is a phenomenal industry. It's why we got my son in it. If you want to make 6 figures, then please act like a professional. Show up booted and suited, ready to go, have the knowledge, and be up early in the morning and get up. You're freshest in the morning. Is fresh a word? You're most fresh in the morning. So get out there and share with everybody that you are enthusiastically wanting to help them. Utilize the tools that you have, know the tools that you have and know how to use them, and go out there and share. All right, Surf for Success. Have a great weekend. God bless.